Hi everyone, in this video I would like to show you the quadratic notation and the several methods and to show this type of equation. So the first of all, we should know the general form of the quadratic equation. So what is the general form of the quadratic equation? So we have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So this is the general form of the quadratic equation, and a, b, and c are constant, any constant. Okay, a is a special case. A can never be equal to 0. It means a can never be equal to 0, because if we put a for 0 here equal to 0 here, it converts from the quadratic to the linear equation. It just put here if a equal to 0, 0 times x squared plus bx and plus c equal to 0. So here we omit it, and so remain the bx and plus c equals 0. This is a linear equation. So now our general form of the quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. But today I would like to show you several methods to solve this equation, such as one as such as the first method is sorry the first method is we call factoring. Yes. We call factoring, and the second method we call completing the square. Completing the square. The method number 3, we're using the quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. And last but not least, we can using technology to solve our equation. Yes. No, technology. Yes. Now don't waste the time. I just would like to show you in the first way. It's been the solving by factoring or factorization here. So for giving example, for we have a sample equation x squared minus 5x and plus 6 equal to 0. So here we because the quantity equation, so we need to factoring the x squared plus 5x and plus 6. So we notice that number 6 and can be equal to 3 times 2 and negative 5. Okay, what a value and plus what a value equal to negative 5. If we put number 3 here and number 2 here, it's not equal to negative 5, equal to 5. So we can put negative sign here and negative sign here. So negative 3 times negative 2 equal to is equal to number 6, positive 6. And negative 3 plus the negative 2 equal to is equal to negative 5. So this case is satisfy our equation. So we can write down here negative 3 x minus 3 factor x minus 2 equal to 0. So this is two factor, the multiplication of two factor. So we can put x minus 3 equal to 0. So we can find the value of h equal to number 3. Okay, and the factor x minus 2 equal to 0 and h equal to is equal to number 2. So our equation has two roots. The first root is 3 and the second root is number 2. It's very easy. Okay, now I would like to show another way. It calls what? Completing completing the sphere. Yeah. So what the process of the solving the equation by completing the sphere? Let's look the same exercise. Yes, the exercise again. X squared minus 5x and plus 6 equal to 0. Yes. So completing the square, you you may need to remember or use the formula here. A minus b square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So we use this formula. So look at the hand here we call LHS left hand side, and here we call OHS right hand side. So you can keep x squared minus 5x at left hand side, and we put positive 6 or to another side, so positive become negative 6. Yeah. And then x squared minus, in our formula here's number 2, so we put number 2 here. So there's number 2 number 2 times x is equal to 2x, but here it's not 2x, 5x, so we put 5 divided by 2. Yeah, so 2 times x times 5 divided by 2 equal to 5x. Yeah, equal to 5x, and here our value of b. Yeah, the value of b is 5 divided by 2. Yes, and here we put 5 divided by 2 square. So the left hand side we add this amount, and so the right hand side we must add this amount to keep balance between left hand side and right hand side. So 5 2 square. Yeah. Now look at the left hand side of our equation, so we can practice, we can apply this formula. So a is as x and b the same, 5 divided by 2 square plus, let's say, equal to negative 6. In here 5 square equal to 25, and 2 square equal to number 4. We can see here negative 6, so we put the denominator 4 is number 4, and here negative 6 times 4 equal to 24. Yeah, 6 times 4 is equal to 24, and 25 here we keep 25 divided by 4, so negative 24 plus negative 25 equal to 1. Yeah, and here we keep the denominator number 4. Okay, now let's see this property. Let's I write down here. Okay, let's start from this. We have 8 minus 5 divided by 2 square and plus 1 divided by 4. So depend on this property, x square equal to any constant equal to a, and we can find x square root of a, or x the negative the square root of a. Yes, so here the x plus it's the minus 4 divided by 2 equal to the square root of 1 over 4. Sorry, no, not over 2 but over 4. So the square root of 1 is 2 square, and here 1 over 2. Yeah, x what x minus 5 over 2 is equal to here. Yeah, 1 over 2, and here we can find x 1 over 2 plus, yeah, and left hand side negative, and we put it in the right hand side, so convert negative to positive. Y divided by 2, so keeps denominator number 2 and just adds the numerator. 1 plus 5 equal to number 6, and 6 divided by 2 equal to number 3. Yes, so the first x1 equal to number 3. So let's show you find the x2, and x minus 5 over 2 equal to negative. Yes, we use this property. Negative the square root of 1 over 4, so equal to negative 1 over 2. So we can find x negative 1 over 2 plus 5 divided by 2. So we just keep the denominator and number 2, and negative 1 plus 5 equal to positive 4. So 4 divided by 2 is equal to number 2. So the first h1 is equal to number 3, and another h is equal to number 2. This is the second way. So I hope you understand. So we go to the third way, the third method to solve this equation. Okay, this is very easy that we can call it the quadratic, yeah, formula. Yeah, quadratic formula. So what is the quadratic formula? Given that our equation, quadratic equation, ax squared plus bh and plus c equal to 0. So we need to recognize the value of a, b, and c, and a can be never equal to 0. So we have data. So what is the data? What is the value of data? Data equal to b squared minus 4ac. So when we recognize the value of a and b and c, so we can find the data very easily. And so now an x was equal to minus b plus the square root of data equal to 2a, and x2 equal to negative b, yeah, plus, oh no, plus minus delta, yeah, minus data, and the denominator is 2a. Yeah, now let's solve this equation. Yeah, as I used to say that our equation x squared minus 5h and plus number 6. So recognize the value of a coefficient of x squared equal to 1, and b coefficient of h equal to negative 5. If you see negative sign, so you put negative sign here. If you see positive, so you put positive. Yeah, and c equal to number 6. So number 6 you can put the positive sign, or you don't put the positive sign. It's no problem. Yeah, and here we find the value of data equal to b squared. So b, the value of b is equal to negative 5 squared and minus 4ac. A is number 1 and c is number 6. So negative 5 squared equal to 25. Not negative 25, negative 5, because the space is an even number. And here I'm going to clarify that negative 5 times negative 5, yeah, equal to positive 25. Yeah. Minus 4 times 6. 4 times 1 times 6 equal to is equal to 24. So 25 minus 24 is the 1. So the square root of delta. So why we need to find the square root of delta? Because in our formula here the square root of delta. So the square root of delta is square root of number 1. So equal to 1. So let's find our value x1. Yes, that I change the color of our pen. So x1 equal to minus b. So b is equal to negative 5. If you put minus b in here, you put positive. Yeah, so we put number 5 plus the square root data equal to number 1 and 2 we skips number 2 here. Our formula number 2 a. And what is value a? Value a is equal to 1. So here 5 plus 1 equal to 6 and 2 times 1 equal to number 2 and 6 divided by 2 equal to number 3. Yes, this is the value of x1. x2. Yeah, x2 we just change the sign. So 5 minus 1 equal to divided by 2 times 1 equal to 4 divided by 2 equal to number 2. So our value of x1 equal to number 3 and x3 equal to number 2. So it's very easy. So as you practice that was very busy. So what do you think? You can choose one way, one method that you prefer, or you can do all the apply all of them. So I hope you understand that. And last but not least, the number 4. I mean, you using technology because now the AI regime. So we use the technology to solve it. Yeah. There are many tools or many websites, or you can use AI, you can do calculator, but I just give you example one website. Yes, one website that with mathsdf.com, and to solve the quantity equation. And other website, yeah, you can find. So now let's practice all together, and we go to what we go to Chrome. Yeah, guest mode, um maths df. uh, let's see bigger. What? Oh, okay, text I'm not a robot. And verify what bus here, here, yes. Okay, also wait here, yes. Oh, bicycle, yeah. Oh. And now we can see math ds step by step calculator. So here try to find equation. Yeah, we can see the quantity equation here as an example. So we just put our equation here. Our equation x square minus 5x and plus 6 equal to 0. Yeah, here our equation, and we just see the calculate. Okay, this is the original equation. X square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So x1 equal to number 3, x2 equal to number 2. So let's see the detailed solution. Yeah, D. Yeah, D data. Yeah, and here we can see the solution, the completely solution. So I hope this video can help you to learn well. Okay, bye bye, see you next video. Any mistake, forgive me.